I'd like to make a distinction for you between jealousy and envy, because these things have been conflated, meaning, mixed together and homogenized, when actually they're two completely separate things. Someone who is in an enviable state may be someone who has achieved a tremendous amount because they're at that stage of their life where achievement is coming frictionlessly, and they're just full of one marvelous surprise after another, and they're receiving all kinds of accolades from the communities in which they live and move. And so that's an enviable position, yes? It's natural to envy that. Envy means I see something that's better than where I am, and I would like to have that. Nothing wrong with envy. Envy can be very healthy. Jealousy, on the other hand, is I don't want them to have that because that's better than what I have, and so I want them to come down to my level, or below my level would be preferable to me. I'd like them either to be at my level or below my level and stop having what they have, because it's making me feel bad that I don't have what they have. And so I'm jealous. So jealousy is a destructive consciousness state. And it's a consciousness state of self-hatred. When we find ourselves wishing somebody didn't contrast so unfavorably with us, it makes us feel, the contrast is unfavorable to us. And so we just wish they wouldn't be as good as they are, or didn't have as much as they have. And, we want to garner the attention that would be left if there was a vacuum and they were to disappear. Then suddenly somebody would pay attention to us who's achieved so much less. That's jealousy, a very destructive state. When envy declines into jealousy, then, and we find ourselves experiencing that self-hatred that then shows up as hatred of others, then we need to do something about it urgently, because we are imploding. The first thing is we need a proper assessment through direct experience of what we actually are. This is what I teach and preach. Transcend the limitations of your previous assessments about what you are. Practice Vedic meditation. Dive beyond the field of thinking, because you're not just a big mass of thoughts, or when you're feeling guilty about yourself, a big mass of the thoughts you should have had but didn't have. So a big mass of lack of thought. You're not just this, you're either the thoughts you have had or the thoughts you should have had but didn't. You are actually the source of thought. The fundamental truth of our reality is that we are the one unbounded wholeness, that consciousness field that's the baseline of all thinking. The only way to experience that truth directly, to take it out of the field of mere theory or flowery words, and to have a direct experience of it, is to close your eyes and practice accurately Vedic meditation. Step beyond the limitations of your mistaken individual assessment, the assessment of yourself. You are the universe having a human experience. If you don't feel like that, then Vedic meditation is top priority, the most urgent thing for you to be doing. Because I am the universe having a human experience is the only truth. All other things that you think are true are false. If they don't relate well to that statement, I'm the universe having a human experience, then you're living a lie. And so you need to come out of that. And how do you come out of it? Update your reality. You have an obsolete view of yourself, outdated, obsolete. And that's because you lack a certain experience, and that is transcendence. Transcendence means to step beyond. So to do this, you can't just like switch off this YouTube video and go, okay, I'm going to practice whatever Vedic meditation is right now. You have to actually find a teacher. You need to make arrangements to be taught by a qualified teacher of Vedic meditation, someone who has been trained by me. I was trained by my own master, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. He was trained by his master, Gurudev, the preeminent, undisputed master of all the masters of India, who learned from his own master and so on. And like that, there's a tradition coming down through the ages. I'm a member of that tradition, and I've trained many, hundreds of teachers of Vedic meditation. Go on my website, ThomKnoles.com, have a look at the list of people whom I recommend you learn with, and be in contact with one of them, and learn how to actually assess yourself properly. And when you have that direct experience that revolutionizes how you think about yourself, you'll stop being jealous. You'll live an enviable life, and other people will envy you. Jai Gurudev.